It's not uncommon to hear about the modern weapons with the surprising technologies that are being introduced into the world. These jaw-dropping discoveries are something to look into, and today we are going to do just the same. So fellas, welcome back to our channel. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button on your way into the video. We are now living in a world where war and conflict have become an inexorable attribute of global politics. The inextricable brawl for territory finally leads to baleful wars. The older war methods are inadequate to combat the increasing rivalry between the developing nations, and countries are investing heavily to devise new methods for enemy destruction. Hence, there has always been new inventions for sabotage that are sure to send chills down your spine. How about we discuss some of the inventions that you don't even know existed? So hold on tight fellas, it's going to be a jaw-dropping video. Let's dig deeper into the video and take a look at some of the craziest weapons that have been introduced into the modern world. The first one we are going to talk about is the Modular Advanced Armed Robotic System. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear about a robot which is deadly and heavily armed? The Terminator? From the movie, right? The Mars robot is a Terminator among weapons because it is one destructive beast. The first and foremost thing about this robot is that it is a heavily armed robot and its weapon power is like none other. This has been an electrifying invention as it helps the lives of hundreds of soldiers. The Mars robot, at a weight averaging about 170 kilograms, is entirely loaded with ammunition. It has a battery life which can last between 3 to 12 hours, and it also has an average speed of about 7 miles an hour. Therefore, it can keep pace with the troops. So all in all, this is an exhilarating invention for sure to bring about the awe in the contemporary era. The reason for this being so advantageous to the soldiers is that it reduces the risk to the life of a soldier on the battlefield. The robot can go to places which might be a nightmare for the soldier. So let's move on to the next one. I'm pretty sure that you would gaze at an enemy country, launch a missile into the country, and destroy the city in the movies. The next weapon about which we are going to talk about is something similar to the hypersonic missile X-51A Wave Rider. Even though the Wave Rider missile is not yet fully developed, but still the incomplete missile's kill will leave you bamboozled. Though it is considered as a modern invention, its conception began in the early 90s by the American Air Force. The biggest aim was to achieve a hypersonic propulsion system along with the invention of a missile which has the ability to achieve Mach 6, 4,000 miles per hour. Nonetheless, the experiments have shown a very appealing result in the missile attaining a speed of about 3,000 miles per hour. The project under work is already a nasty one before its completion, so just imagine what this is going to turn out to be when it reaches completion. The next weapon that we are going to look is the corner shot. Now, that is a kind of name that you are novel when it comes to the case of weapons, and as the name indicates, this weapon is convenient in hostile situations where taking corner shots becomes a requirement. It helps in combative situations where the corner shot can raise a fire without being noticed by the enemy. Quite remarkable, right? It is something that is cardinal for the army or the police to look up to because the counterattack by the enemy is suppressed. The biggest limitation in the case of this weapon is that its shooting range is limited to about 100 meters, but its shooting ability is accurate up to this range. Pistol is a weapon that we are accustomed to seeing, especially in cop-oriented movies. So it will be an injustice not to mention it. So here we are going to discuss some marvel when it comes to weapons, and the ones we are going to see is something out of the box. The Armadix pistol is a semi-automatic pistol and is magazine-fed, but the most unique feature that paves its way into the list of the modern weapons is that it uses smart gun technology, where the gun is so designed that it can be fired only by the legitimate user whose information is fed into it. Other features of the pistol include a color-coded safety and an integrated grip safety and an interface which also allows usage of additional uses such as a camera. Moving to the next deadly contemporary weapon, Counter-Deflated Target Engagement (CDTE) XM25. The XM25, with an effective range of firing and laser range finding system, is a semi-automatic grenade launcher. The thrust provided by the XM25 is almost 4 times that offered by a normal grenade launcher. Now, that is some serious power. The long range of laser finding it provides is very convenient in calculating the distance of the target from the point of shooting. The biggest intent of the XM25 is to provide the shooter with an impeccable accuracy of engaging targets, which is also the most astonishing feature. Now we're going to discuss Fostech Origin 12 shotgun, sure to leave gun enthusiasts wide agape. The shotgun, being a daunting weapon, is the most treasured among gunslingers. Its unassailable level of firepower per trigger pull is sure to make you astonished. However, every coin is double-sided, and so is shotgun. High recoil, increased reloading time, and low capacity are the drawbacks of a shotgun. Fostech Origin 12, developed by David Foster, is adroitly designed to address the pitfalls of the same. It has a 12-gauge caliber, it is gas-operated, and has a 5, 8, or 10-round box magazine feed system. A large injection port and adjustable gas system ameliorates user accuracy. A genuine question that would have come across your mind right now would be about its weight. Trust me, you won't believe how lightweight it is. Its empty weight is 4.2 kilograms. Unbelievable, right? It has a length of 32.5 inch and a barrel length of 9.75 inch. Ever excited about a gun that can be used underwater? ADS Underwater Gun is the new addition to the crazy list of modern weapons. The ADS Underwater Gun is a Russian assault rifle that is used by combat divers, and as the name suggests, it's used underwater. The shooting range of the amphibious ADS rifle varies about 25 meters at a depth of 5 meters to about 18 meters at a depth of 20 meters. The fact that it's an underwater gun itself is crazy enough, but the range that the rifle provides against the resistance of water at about 20 meters deep is astounding. Another prodigious entry onto the list is Mile Maker, precision-guided firearms. The precision-guided firearms are rifles which are designed for accurate shooting even from a long range. The uniqueness of the weapon and the reason why it paves way to the appealing list of the modern weapons is chiefly due to the target tracking, heads-up display, and advanced shoot control of the weapon. These features stand out before all others. The target tracking technology helps in reducing the chances of the shooter to miss its target, as a weapon itself checks for human errors and ensures a sure shot even at a long range. Hybrid Insect. The name itself stirs up your curiosity, right? Hybrid Insect Microelectromechanical System is a project of DARPA, a unit of the United States Department of Defense. Micromechanical systems are kept inside the insect during the early stages of the metamorphosis. These insect cyborgs could thus be controlled by sending electrical signals to their muscles. The cybug could be intrigued to within 5 feet of a target and convey back information regarding its environment. The hybrid insect micromechanical system swarms could perform maneuvers far beyond the capacity of a human soldier. The capability of a microbiotic mission has been raised to far beyond our imagination by the invention of hybrid insects. The overwhelming impressive combination of biochemical energy storage and bioactuators could do wonders. Sounds phenomenal, right? The last but not the least among the list is the Extreme Accuracy Task Ordnance. It is something that you have never seen or heard before. For snipers to pull the trigger is not just enough, it is imperative that they hit their targets. Any blunder in the shot may put the sniper's existence into trouble. Nobody wants that, do they? Well, problem solved. The new X-Acto is the ultimate game changer for snipers who are trying to acquire moving targets in adverse conditions, such as strong windy conditions and dusty areas where the snipers find themselves in a stressful condition to get a lock on the target. The bullet can be tracked after it's shot, and changes in the projectile can be brought about under adverse conditions so that the bullet doesn't miss the target. So guys, I hope you were on the edge of your seat while watching the video, and you better be, as this one was worth watching. Now, who doesn't like to be bewildered by the beauty of science and technology? Hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to bang that subscribe button on your way out and hit the bell icon to remain updated about more deluding videos. Adios for now, amigos.